We wake up from our nap with clearly someone trying to get our attention. I focused my attention towards the tin cans, and I guess this must be some strange family pictures. Yeah.
How are you thinking?
I'm sorry.
What crossed your mind?
I'm sorry, I fucked my stepsister. I guess we're going with that joke. The question is, what the hell are we even doing? After apologizing to Dad about what happened to stepmom and stepsis, sorry, I was just trying to help them get out of the dishwasher or washing machine. I don't know. Really strange. And how we got those photos, I don't know either. My fucking god, yeah. Let me guess. I'm gonna be one of those people that haven't figured it. Oh. I didn't know I could do that. Okay, that makes sense now.
After realizing I need to turn TV to grab a knob in
Okay.
order to open a bin, which shows us a hammer,
Like, grab
which
that
allows
shit.
us our freedom.
Sorry, Dad. I'm sorry for what I did. Sorry, not sorry.
You are not my son!
Okay.
You are not my son.
Okay. It just matched up so well.
Reese was
After
right.
cackling at this joke,
Fuck.
we
What
finally
an
got
idiot I
out.
was.
Maybe I can get out through Grandpa's house.
Up.
I gotta get out of here.
Okay. I can't see shit. Can't even open fucking doors.
While struggling with opening a simple door only to lead us
Oh look,
into
it
a
really
hallway.
feels like I'm just getting RE8 and RE7. Look, RE7 vibes. Look at that.
While I commented how it feels like RE7, because I have such fond memories of that game, I continued down the hall to find nothing of value. We went back
Wasn't
only
there a
to find
door
some object at the end of the hall.
Whoa. Oh, stop! Shut the fuck up! Whoever's here. Yep, it's gonna. You gotta pop out, aren't you? Fuck you, man.
Of course, nothing happens,
Wow.
and we go through the door.
I. Why even touch anything? Well, she has a bunch of pictures of herself. Oh, stop! Shut the fuck up! I'm trying to admire the damn painting.
Taking the painting off the wall, only for the inner self to cringe at the sight of roaches. I took the gift off the chair. I guess it's his birthday.
How did it
Or
get here?
16th birthday.
Albert, for a moment, I thought I was gonna say Albert Wesker. I'd be like, Albert Wesker? Oh, I get it. So, stop it!
Although it took a while to realize that I needed to take a picture of the chair, and this game doesn't have a save station anywhere, which leads me to go ahead and end the game abruptly and start all over again the next day.
The next day.
So back to the candles with the chair in the middle. I finally snapped a photo of the chair only for it to go berserk. The lights go in and out, meaning we have faulty wiring around this house.
Ah, fuck. I'm gonna die. Oh, fuck. Stop.
And as you can see,
Come on.
the cloth had nothing at all, meaning our character is either sleep deprived or is going through some mental breakdown.
Character is going shit crazy, obviously.
After grabbing the nail, which is important for the painting that we grabbed a while ago, we see a naked gilf walking across the room.
Hey, that's not polite. You didn't say hi to me, fucker. I don't like that breeding. I hate this. No!
We went back to the chair in the room with the candles miraculously still lit and not burning anything at sight.
We found a key that says study on it, which of course will be important for later.
I tried my best to mess with the locks, but no chance. I went back to the door that the gilf went through, only to find we need to snap a photo of the picture in front of us.
Oh, fuck you! Come on!
The room has this rustic, homey feel, despite the fact that it's actually a hoarder's home with roaches occupying the place and random stacks of crap everywhere. We tried to play some tunes on the cassette player, only for the lights to go out, and now I have to deal with being in Dark Vader's sanctum.
Grandpa had a generator in the basement.
Fuck.
It has no signal.
Well, obviously, there's the thunderstorm, which probably took it out. So you're just basically stating the obvious. After playing with the breaker switches to turn the lights on, I assume this is not how it works in real life. I don't know. Went back to the cassette to play some tunes. Hopefully.
The moment of first contact, it is already too late.
Continue to listen to this old man's ranting on something important in regards to our character, supposedly episodes, or he's being possessed. I just think he has migraines.
Oh, and before I forget, several cases of possession saw strange behavioral patterns in nearby insects, cockroaches in particular.
Well, yeah, I've noticed that.
My advice, steer clear of the insects.
There's just no way. I can't be possessed.
Well,
There must be a mistake. Those pictures, that leg, that arm, I didn't do it. A door. A red door. What's happening to me? Is this what that man was talking about?
Or probably
Okay.
psychosis,
It
but
can't
I'm not a
be happening
psychologist.
to me.
Well, clearly you did something to your mom, to your stepmom, and to your
Could it be the basement door?
I went down to the basement based on his suggestion, since we had no choice at all in this game, squeezing through tight spaces which leads us to a red door.
There's the red room. Ah, God.
While totally going with the fact that he isn't losing it since the camera has powers, for some reason it causes earthquakes, only to find a well in the middle of the room, and based on the candles around and lit towards the well, means we have to
What is this
go
place?
there, the scary well,
Oh God, I hate this.
in hopes of scaring away the roaches with the flash, only to find out in the picture that there's actually a pentagram.
Oh. Oh, probably,
It looks like a crime scene.
no shit, Sherlock. Oh, I
Dying an
see.
annoyance, meaning I have to go back to the top and look at the drawing, which has symbols that resembles chicken scratches at this point.
Sense. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna need to write this down. This like a hexagon or some shit. Suppose it's like that.
After jotting down the symbols of the pentagram, only to realize that it's actually on the photo. Heading back down, we got our codes and cracked the well with our camera that
fuck.
causes earthquakes. How is anyone not questioning this at all? Especially the player himself. Because our character lacks any kind of personality and character, we go down the well against our own judgment, leading us to a water source of some sort, obviously.
Yeah, I don't like this.
The smell.
Yeah, I
The
know
water
that.
is disgusting.
Nah, shit, we're in the sewers.
This box is extremely rusty.
And with the change of the door, we of course have to go towards it,
A second ago.
which leaves us some sort of walkie-talkie.
Right here. Ah, fuck. Wait, you don't want me to go through here, man? Huh?
And based on the sound of the walkie-talkie, I think we have to follow how loud it is.
I don't know what the fuck you're saying, man, but good cool story.
I had the sinking feeling that I probably need to snap another photo.
Oh, fuck, fuck, fuck.
I think this is the part where Gilfy Lady's trying to make her presence known. I followed the sound of the walkie-talkie, getting a bit louder, and more snapping of the photo.
Yeah, It doesn't want to show its face to me. It's like, I don't want to show your face. I don't have makeup on.
Officer Russell here. June 17th, 1987, 5:27 a.m. I am now entering Madison Hill's basement.
Hill?
Oh shit.
1987?
Long ago.
I can see there's a sort of well in the center of the room.
Wait, why is she by
Looks like
herself?
it's open. I'm gonna investigate further, see what's on the other side of this.
This might be... Wait, this might be the officer. After perplexed by the fact that the officer was by herself, only to find... Oh no. More interesting parts. The other one I...
Shit.
Oh,
I
fuck.
think I found the missing individuals. They're all mutilated. Legs,
shit.
arms, they're just everywhere. I can't see Madison. I don't think she's here.
Nope, she's right behind you, my girl.
I gotta get out of here.
What?
God.
What was that?
Yeah, this...
I think I'm not alone.
I was gonna say that, girl. Why'd you go by yourself?
Someone here.
Why'd you go by yourself? I swear. More questioning why she's by herself, only to find out what happened to the officer.
Police! Show yourself! That's in order!
Yeah, not very... Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh fuck! Fuck. Okay. Magneto here. Oh, so you're saying... This lady is like Magneto, basically.
Stand back! Put your hands up where I can see them!
Oh. Oh. Okay.
Don't come any closer! Step
Okay.
back! I said step back!
Awesome. Well, why don't you shoot? You thought she was gonna be gone, huh? I assume you guys probably watched other gameplays.
This cannot be real. So this fucking camera belonged to that woman. Why is this happening to me? I gotta get the hell out of...
Oh, fuck you! Fuck you, lady. Fuck you, fuck you. After that wonderful nightmare, our character wakes up to a ring of doors.
That woman.
Clearly someone is controlling his perspective. I think it has to do with the Gilf lady just a while ago. Well... Oh, fuck you! Well, fuck you then. Oh, fuck! Finally done with the doors, we find ourselves back in the house. I think this camera has multiverse powers. Oh, fuck you! Yeah, nah. Why? Fuck you.
Understand. My head.
After hearing about his psychic migraines and drawing his feelings into his journal, apparently we need to go to the attic.
Okay, so where's the attic at? Stop, please. Fuck you!
I guess we found the attic.
Aw,
Having to go on the other side, and finally get to the attic.
Okay,
I'm not sure what to do
so
next,
the
as
notebook
always in
acts
these
as
games.
some- Age is just a number you can add or subtract. But at the end of the day, when the time comes, you die anyways.
After reaching that almost questionable riddle, I found a key and a random number through the wall.
43.
Although not much is seen, based on the painting outlines, and based on my puzzle instincts when it comes to these games, we need to put these paintings here. Which seems ridiculous.
The 43 was killed by a 3-year-old 45 police officer. The 43 was killed by...
Yes.
think this is MADiSON's way of trying to say hi to you, Luca. Apparently, the heart key that we grabbed from the attic actually opens into Grandpa's room.
What a mess.
I opened only to find journal pages of Grandma going mad. I woke up in the middle of the night again. I swear, there was something staring at me. Though we could sit here and narrate Grandma's thoughts, I'll give you this short story. Grandma went to some garage sale with her son Johnny, who is Luca's dad. Johnny found a book that is probably causing Grandma's madness, which also led to her eyesight degrading over time. And she keeps talking about misplacing her ring, which has sentimental value, which will be important for later. After reading about Grandma's fever dreams, we found some old slides. Just hope we don't find anything weird on here, hopefully. We went back out into the living room only for the music to catch my attention. To find out that the extended room is now open, barging through to find another cassette tape. Hopefully this one has better tunes. And of course there's no tunes on it. It's the same old man that goes on about the character's possession, in which he is clearly in denial, or he's just sleep deprived.
Things get much worse for the host. In these cases, possession is just the first step of the demon's plan. It is said there are those that return to our world, seeking to resolve unfinished matters from their mortal lives. The victims of these wicked possessions are subjected to a departure of sorts. An astral transportation, for lack of a better word.
An astral what?
These malicious beings force their hosts to live moments that shouldn't be possible in a different place and time, perhaps even in a different dimension altogether. It's madness. It's unclear whether these transportations occur inside the mind, or if the host is physically taken to some alternative reality.
It's clear here that this camera does cause a rip into space-time continuum. That's my theory there. We went back to the extended area, only to find a statue. It has moved. It's as if it was abiding by the 6 feet distance policy.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Come here.
Apparently this is supposed to be the front door, with scary Italian music not helping at all.
Well, evidently, you want me to go in this room.
That piano is blocking the front door.
Though freaked out by the red light down the hall, I noticed a projector here.
Do I have it here? No, I don't have it.
I walked back, annoyed,
Yeah, gotta go.
while snaking along the walkways and back to the projector. Lapping the slides inside, only to be greeted with old photos. Oh god, it's nothing worse. That's good.
Wait, so they're like Italian or something? I mean, Luca, the name is Italian, right? I don't know. Then again, you're a...
These photos are pretty old.
No shit it is, based on how discolored it looks.
Not sure what to do. Expecting something to happen, I shrugged and went towards the red light until the slides start to act up. Scared, I decided to go towards the red light again, only to find out it's an office. A couple of locked boxes with codes and some cryptic messages here, which obviously is for later. And the painting, which is important for the attic puzzle.
Fuck you, are you serious?
Freaking out only to take another picture, which did nothing. I guess we waste another Polaroid.
I dare ya.
We went back to the attic to place the picture over the outline. I just noticed there is another painting here. Some old relatives we will probably never get lore on. We put on the outline assuming this is what the puzzle is. I wandered a bit more around the house, still not sure what to do. Only to cheat a little bit to find out we actually need to take a picture of the slides when it pauses.
Fuck.
We snatched the medallion, walking back to the room only to find the shadow freaking us out. It's Gilf Lady again.
fuck, why is it quiet? I don't like this. Yeah, you're going crazy, man. The Virgin Mary don't like you, man.
Now that we have all 3 medallions, because remember, we have that random bathroom puzzle.
Okay,
Based on the picture. It's based on the solar system, obviously.
Okay, now I see it now. It's because it's backwards.
After completing the puzzle and pulling some nails out,
This
we
grandpa's, I
finally
guess?
got the
No, this
painting
one goes.
and got out.
Stop! Fuck you!
And in traditional horror fashion,
It's
the
gonna
place
get
goes
me.
dark
Fuck you.
and the door closes on us. We turn around the corner, only to find none other than the lady herself who is stalking our character. We creep closer,
Fuck you.
trying to light our
Okay,
way
now-
with our
I know
camera
you're
since she decided to turn out the lights.
gonna get me. I know you're gonna get me, but what if...
I ran towards the attic, only for something to happen.
No.
Yet of course, I did not want to get up and personal with this
I didn't
lady
see what the...
at all.
I didn't fucking look. I was like, nope, dodge that one.
I placed the last painting on the wall,
Now what?
and of course nothing happens.
Well,
In usual fashion, I try to figure out, yet with all these numbers, I decide to cheat again with a peek into the walkthrough. And thanks to the walkthrough, I was still confused since it took about 2 to 3 tries switching the paintings. After finishing the puzzle, that took a little bit more brain power and a little bit of cheating, even though it still didn't make sense. I peered through the wall that had the number 43, which is replaced with a red door.
what the hell is that?
Oh no, it's the
Demon lady. Hey look, only one of us can be the damn demon, okay?
I got over the barrier, and over to the side we see a lighter, which will definitely be important, as I open the door only to lead into darkness. Again, there's a reason why we have a lighter in the first place.
Yeah.
There are handprints on the walls.
After Luca's remarkable commentary, we snap a couple of photos in every corner since we cannot see a
See shit.
single thing, as well as using our lighter here and there.
Shut the fuck up! Only one of us can survive. I know I have a sinking feeling that I should go through here. Let's see. Ow! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you!
Hate
Fuck
the
you,
fact
fuck
that
you,
I'm
fuck you,
right.
fuck you, fuck
This
you.
happens a couple more
I'm gonna
times
keep-
every time I'm in the fork in the road.
Ah! This is getting old, lady. Oh, fuck.
After being amused by her fear of the light, we continue on to snap some photos, more jump scares, until we find an actual light source. Which means that we have to go that way.
No way fatal frame, but I'm doing it. Oh, fuck! Bitch,
I gotta get out.
Finally finding my way out based on the lighting, we find ourselves in some kind of cemetery. More walking, and
We're not in
walking,
that place.
and walking. And of course, a lot of snapping of the photos, along with our very tiny lighter, which lead us to another well.
I guess we're going down.
What am I doing? God.
Isn't it obvious? You're going mad, Luca.
At the house. That's right.
Crashed around the place, we see that we are in the year of 2022. Which I agree is still a trash year. And a candle. We go through the hallway only to find the year 1987. Out of instinct, I decide to snap a photo only to find that it rips us into a different time. I guess this Polaroid acts as a time machine.
Oh!
Bewildered and confused, I decide to explore a bit more and snap a bit more photos for the Insta. Never mind, it's actually a Polaroid. Continuing on, only to find someone crying in the confessional. Based on this entrance, we need to go here.
He was a liar. He lied to me. He lied to you. He lied to everyone. He was
Therefore,
a liar.
he is not the
He lied to
father.
him. Only God knows how many lives he had taken, but none anymore. I made sure he would not hurt another person. I made sure that he suffered.
As the person finishes up her story about her questionable husband and her vigilante heroism, and she ends it with an Our Father.
On earth as it is in heaven. Our Father in
Moving
heaven.
away from the crazy lady, I explore the area and notice the difference in colors of each hall with these religious paintings. And to be honest, these paintings really scare me. Anything with Catholic paintings really scare me.
Your will be done.
Bored out of my mind, I decide to check out 1987. And as you can see, there is a coffin hanging from the ceiling. Moving on to the painting room and poem room.
The color of peace. The color of our little angels. The color of death. The color of wine. The color of Jesus' blood.
I wandered some more throughout the church, not sure what to do next. I know for sure that has to do with the candles, and the paintings, and the rooms.
Okay.
But still not sure what to do next.
That work?
I explored again, still not sure what to do, only to have the idea of taking a picture of the paintings in that specific room. Only to find out there are actually colors behind it, which explains the colored candles. And based on the collection of candles that we have, means we have to place each of them in one of those scary colored hallways.
The color of Mary's tears.
After plugging every candle, we only need one more.
I'm just missing the green one.
And the usual exploring and trying to figure out where can the last candle be. Went back to 1951 only to find a note next to the confessionary booth. Although the note wasn't very useful, turn around only to find the place is flickering.
Your will be done. On earth.
Only to notice that the last candle is actually right there.
Another candle. My hand. What the fuck was that?
I didn't know that there's actually any enemies that could hurt Luca potentially. And for a moment I thought it was the other map. And looking back at the photo,
Not here.
was actually in the last one in the confessionary. Finally placing it in the right place, only for Hans Boring to appear, sicking my character. Which in turn gives us a key to the confessionary, and gives us his plaque, pulling out only the eye.
Madison Hill. 1944.
Completing the strenuous puzzle, I grab the camera, which does its usual earthquake shakes, bringing it down to the floor. Going over to her demolished coffin, it's actually her head.
Is this?
I swear in real life most people would just break out of the house and just leave at that point, but then again, he could just be dreaming all of this. After grabbing the skull and a door popping up in front of us, it's of course our instinct to go in. only to find ourselves in some hallway with a bunch of pictures from the picture puzzles. More bricks. Look at that. Yeah, we're just going through the multiverse.
What?
Let's go. Oh, fuck! Okay. I did this about one more time, only to realize that I actually needed to turn back as soon as Goring appears. Okay, running.
God. The attic. The attic.
Yes, I know, Luca. We are back in the attic.
We're up here now.
You so didn't have a bad fever dream. After getting out of that nightmare maze, I still think this is a nightmare. Find the old priest ranting about how to get rid of the so-called demon.
Generally speaking, demons try to complete simple rituals to break the bondage of their souls. To carry out this ritual, you must rid yourself of an object with important sentimental value to you.
Okay, we can go ahead and listen to this old man rant, but I'm not going to. Basically, this demon has some issues to deal with, and we have to do something with sentimental value. And I guess that explains the pictures that we just saw in the first part of the game. And something about the body exchange ritual. For a moment I just thought it was something like a transfusion. We go ahead and stumble into Grandpa and Grandma's room again, only to find the key nearby the solar room.
I think there's something else under that plank.
And Luca stating the obvious, as always. And if we look closely at the key, it says basement. And as reluctant as I am, it means we have to go back down the basement again. I open the door, expecting the usual place, but I doubt it's gonna be the well all over again. But a simple room. Just making sure everything's all right. Stop. So of course the room flickers, only to find the place changing, with MADiSON making careless whispers into my ear, much to my dismay. In the basement. Oh fuck! Shut the fuck up! Stop! I decided to play with the MADiSON character and see how many times she will appear in front of my character. I do this for a couple of minutes. I decided to go over to the storage box, still playing with MADiSON, to see if she'll actually appear nearby my character. My theory is that she'll only appear if I turn around. Wanna see what else she'll do? No, I'm waiting till she appears. I wanna see if she'll appear over here next to me. Oh god. She's not gonna appear before me? Okay. I was right all along. Getting a bit bored and not wanting any more careless whispers, I decided to go on with the game. I messed with the lights, which brings the trays a bit closer, and found the crowbar. The change in music indicates that there will be a change in environment. Only to find more virgin statues stalking my character. So does that mean the Virgin Mary is actually a vampire all along? And of course MADiSON is one of the statues, which leads them to a bunch of them crowding around me and bringing us back to the basement. Now that we have the crowbar, the obvious choice now is to go ahead and go back to those planks and take out whatever's in there.
If you find this, do not listen.
Usually, in reality, we probably would not listen just 'cause Some things are better left unknown. But because we are playing a game, we're gonna go ahead and listen to it anyways. Before we let our curiosity take hold of us, we have to go ahead and check out the other plank.
Is this the ring she mentioned in her diary?
If I had to have a cold response to this, I'd ask, how much does it go for? Before we go back to the chair with unburnable candles, I decide to listen to the tape that clearly says don't listen.
I'll end up losing my mind.
Grandma?
I cannot trust anyone. Not even Albert. If you are listening to this, Blue Knees is real.
Blue knees?
I know I'm not sick, and I know I don't have much time left. That fucking thing, I can feel it breathing right behind me, singing that fucking song over and over and over and over and over in my head. Oh, Blue Knees is behind and will find what he's been looking for so long. All alone.
Apparently, Luca's grandma's going mad at this point. After hearing Grandma's singing capabilities, I went back to the first room with the moving chair.
Where did these come from?
Reading the instructions of some ritual for a moment, I would think it would be in another language, but here it is. I mean, pictures are the best way to illustrate such things. For a moment I thought it was for the bathroom, but clearly it's not working. We went over to the other door only to find out it actually has a triangle on it, which may indicate that these are the keys for this room. Opening the door, we find more notes from our grandma.
This is from Grandma's diary.
Clearly, it's going to be important for later. June 15, 1975. I hate that when Albert spends the night working. Once it gets dark, it's like the world turns upside down. There are creaking noises all over the house, and the house... I know my sight is getting worse, but yesterday I got lost in my own home. It's not because of my sight, the rooms are moving around. I can't even find my own bedroom. Not safe in here, not anymore. Not with this thing living among us. Albert got mad at me for lighting these candles up all over the house, but for some reason I think the light will protect us. And based on this saw, I assume this must be the workshop. But first, let's go ahead and grab these bolt cutters. I messed with the breaker a couple times, which ends up turning on the saw. And if we remember, that tin can that we found in the well is probably what we're gonna use it on. Hoping something would happen, placing the items on the Virgin Mary statues. The door's pounding through.
I need to find the 4 digits to open this door. They must be somewhere.
And now we have to hunt for the numbers for this lock. Fun. Being utterly annoyed by the fact that I have to do another one of these puzzles, but this time looking for the numbers. There's actually a cassette tape right in front of us. And if I know this game, it's probably going to be the priest again.
John, I must stress to you how dangerous these demons really are. I've witnessed a few exorcisms in my time. Not everyone lived to tell the tale. These beings are not alive, and that makes them stronger than us. They entertain themselves with us. They enjoy our fear, causing us pain. They feed off of it. It gives them power, gives them strength.
Isn't that just basically a troll?
Until they find what they were looking
that woman
for.
is attached to
They're
the
no
camera.
longer human.
Attached
They
to
are
me?
beyond everything we know.
And clearly,
John, I implore
she really
you,
likes
No longer
you.
human.
keep all of this information away from your son. Get rid of that camera as soon as you get this message, but please, please do be careful. If your child has already had contact with this entity, His life, yours, and your family's are in jeopardy.
Chanel,
Oh.
what have I done?
Well, that's already too late, priest.
Fuck.
Luca goes through his psychotic migraines only to find that it reveals horns on the
I think
paper.
I've seen something like this.
We go over to the area, get more earthquake shakes, and we find a number. That's not really useful.
No.
After that, another migraine appears. Unsure of what exactly this is
I don't know what
supposed to
this could
be.
mean. There was a red light, but everything was dark.
And even Luca's confused as well. My first assumption was that it was probably the red light near the office. But of course, going over there didn't work, only to realize that we probably need to turn off all the lights. Great. Do we have to turn off the lights? We have to turn off the lights, don't we?
What the hell am I doing?
With the house all red and clearly not excited by the fact that something may potentially jump out, I'm still confused what to do next.
The doorbell. I gotta get to the front door.
So I decide to snap a picture at the dark corner. Oh, fuck you, bitch! And yep, I knew it. There's gonna be some spooks here. While I go through the hallway, snapping at every corner with the guild lady just saying hi, we head towards the phone sounds. She's here. We find the place is cleared for us, which leads us into a morgue. And if you guys are wondering, I will play Mortuary Assistant. It will be out in a couple of weeks, I guarantee. We went into the elevator only for the supposed, I think it's a radio host, just talking, only for it to slow down. This is gonna be fun. Going floor to floor, trying to figure out what the hell I'm supposed to do, I picked in one of those holes only to realize I needed to snap a photo. And something moves, though I'm still confused.
I wonder what these numbers are for.
I decided to go ahead and play with the elevator while trying to figure out what to do. And as I'm trying to figure out what to do, here's MADiSON. I finally realized that I need to match up every number towards the victims, in order based on the numerals. Although there is a small problem. If you look at this tiny hole, and based on what Luca said, we need to get the hammer. So I'm trying to figure out. Do I need a... I think, like, where could I go? Do I have to... I have to go get the damn hammer thingy. It's such a long ass walk all the way there. So of course I ran back into the dark red room. More jump scares by Gilf Lady. Grabbed the hammer and went back to the morgue. I did each puzzle and did everything in order, only to find out that I actually missed the second one, which is the flickering room. Of course I'm freaking out, thinking that MADiSON is gonna jump at me. Well, I cowardly peeked in and took a quick photo, not even looking back, only for the radio host to change his announcements.
Okay, you got it. You got it.
Of course it's foretelling something, with a quick snap, only to reveal another hole, with a key stuck inside, and another locked number. While on the way and saying hi to Gilf Lady once again, I of course turned on the light like any sane person would, and went over to the clock room.
God. My body. My hands.
That looks like that guilty
This
lady.
is what the priest was talking about. That thing is...
She literally wants to be
feeding
inside
off
them.
of me.
God damn it, okay, no more guilt.
Getting tired of making so many Gilf jokes, I decided to go ahead and take it seriously and look at the pictures. Obviously, this is from one of his psychotic migraines. I opened the drawer, which shows us potential combination. And I believe the other one is in the bathroom. Of course, we have to walk all the way towards the office, since we got all the combinations, of course.
Yeah, she's gonna appear. Come on, bitch, come on. Come over here. Oh shit!
Finally getting to the locker and opening it to reveal a clock which fits each and every cuckoo clock. And a note from Grandpa.
I'm so proud of you to see the man you've become. So happy to have deeply enjoyed the 2 grandchildren that you've gave me, Luca and Chanel. Chanel. Why would you call your child Chanel? Because all I think of is a posh brand name or an expensive brand name. I don't know, that's just me though. I write this letter so that one day you can understand everything that's going on through my mind now, and debunk the myth that I'm just a crazy old man. God does exist, and just like him, does Satan. So saying that I kind of exist? Actually, no, Onis are just basically trolls and ogres, so. Although I could probably read out the whole letter, but it's just basically Grandpa regretting not believing Grandma, and that's it. Regarding the book, I tried to burn it, tear it, bury it, but there's no use bothering. It somehow manages to get back. Anyhow, I now keep it in my possession under the locks and keys. I will not allow history to repeat itself. Thank you for being the son I've always dreamt to have. Love your dad, Albert Maxwell. I took note of each clock and their number, wherever the cuckoo clocks are, assuming it may be important, and of course more of Gilf ladies saying hi to me out in the hallway. I went back to the clock room, only to realize that each side has a stationary number, which means that I have to match up the time with the cuckoo clock. So of course more running and leading MADiSON along, which is getting very old now. Got it. It's a 421. And I'm missing one more clock face, and it didn't occur to me that there's probably another one in the attic. I got the last clock face, only for the clocks to synchronize with one another. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yep, the drugs are hidden here, Luca. Lovely. The blade off on that weed. Although the synchronizing stopped, the door was still locked, only to forget that we have to snap a photo of it in order to open it, and another number is shown. After completing the task and the usual, not sure what to do next, only for our main protagonists to have one of their usual migraines.
I can't take this anymore. I just can't.
Okay.
My whole body is going numb.
She really...
Why is this happening?
Does she want to become you? And based on his migraine picture, it must be the red locker in Grandpa's office. So... messing with the locker, based on the picture, only to show us a key to our dad's room. Johnny. Open the lock, which leads us to Dad's room. Oh...
This used to be Dad's room.
And another puzzle to solve. Sharky. For a moment I thought it went by the lightest, based on how heavy the concrete blocks are. Or clock as well. But actually, the chalkboard says... Where to save the bird? Means below the rat. Isn't it? Oh, the shark in the depths. This plan. Basically, from this riddle, is that it goes by rabbit, rat, snake, then shark. And of course, as always, we have to snap a photo. I think out of all the puzzles, this is the easiest one. Oh.
So this is the book that everyone was talking about?
A long, long time ago, there was a creature whose name was unknown. It had always lived alone and was often seen on its own. Is Bloonies just basically a basement rat who just never came out of his mama's basement? I mean, look at his skin, he looks really pale. One freezing, frosty night began to feel so very somber that it fell into a 2-day slumber. By the third day, it woke up in blackness with an illness so serious that both of its eyes had vanished in the dark. I don't guess, why did they have this book for a child? The creature creeped out of the bed and started crawling, looking for the eyes it knew for sure were rolling. It slithered and rolled so its knees turned blue and sore, since its eyes popped and tumbled, both of them, as dust crumbled. It is to this day that it does not have a clue, but that this is no excuse to end the pursuit.
Ah, fuck.
Now beware of those fleeting eyes, and make sure to turn on the lights. For your own sake, sight is at stake if you cannot escape.
He's afraid of the light. Use something bright for protection. We're gonna meet loonies, aren't we, huh?
Stop reading the book only to find that it's reorganized into a child's room. Looking around to find something, only to get the great idea to take a picture of the hole on the floor. Great. Which shows us another photo of nothing but eyes in the hole, and the door's open. So as I went over the door, only to notice none other than...
Oh, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
Yep,
Fuck you.
it's
fuck
Blue
you.
Knees, of course. Taking the courage to go ahead and venture away from Dad's room, only to find the attic here. Playing the sonograph, totally not scary at all.
I think he just wants a friend. Loonies just wants a friend. Yeah, I don't want to do this.
Looked into the sonograph to hear what exactly popped, only to find an eye. All done staring into the eye, I noticed something. I noticed there was a strange sound coming.
Oh, fuck you! Fuck you, man!
Scared of the light, we moved forward only to realize I actually missed another sonograph. I guess I must have been freaked out at that point. I continued on, only to notice sound creeping up again.
Fuck, dang. One.
Finally getting the last eye, I waited on Blue Knees to show up.
I know he's here. Fuck you, man.
I dumped him down the hole and snapping a picture, cause already not abiding by logic at this point, transporting us into the darkness.
Fuck, man. Dude, come on. That ain't fair. Don't tell me I have to start all over again. That'd be a pretty shitty move to do.
Finally done with Blue Knees, I now have to follow MADiSON,
It's better than
and
this.
I'll let
one
the
thing.
rest speak for itself.
Oh, God.
The hanged son.
Oh. Well, obviously. This is pretty dark. Luca. Yes, this is it. Nice knowing you, man. God. Oh, man. Dang. Oh, God. Oh, God. I just saw MADiSON. My only question is, why is she doing this? What purpose? Oh, God. You know, she kind of looked like that character model for Mortuary Assistant from the demo. God, this is... I want to look back at the... I'm guessing that was MADiSON. Oh, that makes sense then. He didn't want to kill his own dad, I guess. I'm just trying. I have to look back at the thing. If it was his choice to not kill his dad, or if it was MADiSON's doing. Wow. I don't know. That made me kind of. Oh, he's still alive. He's immortal. Is it actually Luca? Or is it actually MADiSON taking over his body? I have a couple of questions that is not really... It hasn't been answered because, of course, there's no other... I don't think there's any other tapes to figure out any background into Madison Hale. I probably didn't look. Probably have to go look online, but... And also, is Luca alive, or is it actually just MADiSON taking over Luca's body? Or, since he probably survived, does that mean that this whole curse thing or demon thing is still, like, existing around? I don't know. Anyways, if you guys have any interesting theories, go ahead and comment down below. And, of course, if you want to try out the game yourself, you can go and check it down on the description of the Steam link. And as always, I guess I'll see you guys around. Maybe I'll go ahead and put a link for another video similar to this. Maybe in the future, because this is not my style of editing. Because it's longer than usual, longer than the usual games I play. But yeah, I just want to say I'm glad. I hope that you stuck out through it, through the end, and through my narration.